Hey, are you listening to UnabOnAir right now? If not, what are you waiting for?
A new program has arrived on UnabRadio.com to live the English language.
Are you listening to UnabOnAir right now?
UnabOnAir will bring you news, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon. Join us at UnabRadio.com and enjoy the UnabOnAir experience. News, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon.
Good afternoon, Marita.
Good afternoon.
How you doing?
Today I can say that I am happy.
Wow, finally.
Finally.
What
I'm
happened?
happy. I was in a photography workshop all weekend, and I finally can take the photo that I was looking for 3 years.
Wow.
So yes, I am happy. Today at 3 a.m. in the morning.
You feel how can I say that? Professionally satisfied.
Yes. Today at 3 a.m. in the morning, I finally took that photo.
There's a topic of the last week, which it says, what would you be if you were not what you are now? So I was kind of trying to apply into a context, and obviously the context is professional context.
Yes.
What would I be if I were not a teacher?
What will you be?
And what would you be if you were not a photographer?
Yeah.
No, what was your main
I am
your main job?
My main job is radio producer, but
Okay.
I am radio and TV producer and social communicator.
Okay, so what would you be if you weren't that? So I was kind to making up my mind, and you know, when you are at the university,
Yeah.
well, the name university is from the universe.
Yes.
Obviously, I'm not a philosophy a teacher, but it's very clear. So you got the opportunity to know many things, many people, and actually in the university is when you decide what you are good for.
Yes.
Hopefully, you are good for the profession you decided to study for. I mean, I know many people who went to the university and they couldn't finish the career, not because they didn't have the ability.
Just because they don't like it?
They didn't like it. I mean, they thought it was something different. I got a friend. Maybe he's watching the show. Maybe he's not. Who cares? He enrolled into the university just to learn English.
Okay.
No
That's
more.
nice.
What he did later is that, in the university where I study, we use these job opportunities on July and June,
Yeah.
summer.
Yes.
So you had the possibility to travel to the States and work on things like work experience, work on things like summer camps,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yes.
So you went there, you pay your ticket, and you break your back there working for the gringos, and then you got some money and you return.
Yeah.
He didn't return.
Legally or illegally?
What do you think? That's not a legal thing. So when I asked him, hey, wait, why you didn't come back? He says, what I wanted from the university already gave it to me. It's the opportunity to have like a support,
Yes.
like ethical support. And so university used to sign a paper who says, this is my student. I really recommend him for the job, and I
Yeah.
promise he will come back. That's it.
Okay.
And he didn't. So obviously, if
And
he's
a promise was broken.
yeah, another broken
Yes.
promise. So what he mentions is that he needed that because if he were just a regular person, he will never have the opportunity or the support from any other company
Yeah.
to go there in the way he did. And he remained there and he got married. Now he's another American. So many people go to university and they find their path
Yes.
along the way. And I think that if I hadn't finished my studies as a professional teacher, I'm sure I will be a musician.
Okay. Never imagine that.
I like your answer Okay, thank God you
Yes.
you didn't change your path.
Well, I can imagine you as a musician. I
I used-
haven't I
I
haven't
used-
seen you play the guitar, but I mean I can imagine you as a musician.
I used to have the the portrait, long hair. I promise. I used to have. My wife knows about it. I used to have long hair. I used to nail to draw my nails in black.
In black.
I used to have a band and stuff like that, and along with my studies as a professional teacher. So I think that if I hadn't had the opportunity to finish my studies because of any reason, I will be like a musician, not playing in a band in Colombia, because I think it's my personal opinion
Yeah.
that it's very difficult to be a professional musician.
Yes. That was my okay.
You need to do many things at the same time
Yes.
to make the month.
To make contacts.
Yes. So maybe I will be in a band, or maybe I will have been in a band for a while, and then I retire and got my own business.
Yeah.
It's something related with music, maybe musical instruments, stuff like that.
Okay.
That's what I would have done if I hadn't finished my career.
That's interesting.
What about you?
Maybe a sound engineer or an architect.
Architect.
Yeah.
How? I mean, it's very different from.
But it's related with design, and I like to design places.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't study that because I suck at physics. So
Physics,
yes,
and you need physics to
yes, of course. And
not to let the
mathematics.
bridge down.
Yes, physics and mathematics. So I am not a good one with numbers.
So you are not very good at physics,
No,
especially on what? Because I'm very good at physics.
no, I'm not.
Some people say I'm like Sheldon Cooper.
So the important news today is that we have our Colombian Sheldon Cooper here.
No. Not because the knowledge the guy has. Some people say that I look like the guy, but I don't know how. It's taller
I
than
don't
me.
know how neither.
No.
No,
Maybe
definitely no.
maybe a drunk person was watching the show.
Yes.
So if I hadn't had that path of being a musician, maybe I will take my father's path
With you, Lori?
with jewelry. I will be a jewelry craftsman. Like the dwarfs from the Lord of the Rings, creating things with gold. And
But you were like a dwarf or like a chief dwarf?
maybe like my father will be the
The chief?
the one with the king's stone.
With the power?
Yeah, I will be the guy opening and closing the
Yeah,
door.
that is the one with the ring of
Of power.
power.
He will have never given me the opportunity. Hey, we have to create this ring of power. No, he will say, no, you cannot touch that ring. That will be like my second option.
That's interesting.
Do you have any second option?
Design.
Design?
Yes.
But that's just
That's what I do.
but something completely different. You have any?
Completely different. No.
Like opening a business, or because every family has a
Okay,
business. You
as-
know?
It's related with one of my hobbies, maybe an astronomer.
Okay.
But there are physics too. So we stay in the same dilemma.
How bad are you for physics?
Very bad.
But how bad are you for physics not from school? Because physics at school are just how to call it, equations
Yes.
that you just
I
transport
am
into
not
numbers.
good with equations and numbers.
Okay, so
I
what
never-
about the understanding of physics?
Yes, that's okay for me, but the equations, no.
So you know how magnets work?
I can understand that. I can write it as an equation. But I know how they work.
Okay.
I know how the physics works in a. I don't know how to say it. In
Now
English.
wheel,
No, in a
bridge.
jump when people jump.
Ah, okay.
I don't know how to say it.
Well,
Jump,
jump.
jump,
Free
and,
jump.
and take the wrong.
Yeah.
I know how the physics.
Now that you mentioned
work with that.
physics, I remember something that happened in Medellin, and I was I felt curious. We were on this thing, on the Metro Cable thing, and
Yeah.
it stopped for 50 minutes.
Okay, and you were like in the air.
I was in the air, just holded by iron wire.
Yeah.
I suppose very, very powerful because
That is so. That
It's
you
so wide,
that
yeah.
you feel like it's so wide, but for
Yeah.
a whole
yeah,
weight.
yeah, because of the many cabins were there.
Yes.
Okay, so there was a moment when we finished that experience and we just arrived to the station, and there was a guy saying, "No, you know what? If the Metrocable falls down, you just have to wait the moment until it's very close to the floor, and you jump. Out, and nothing happens." And I was like, "Is that possible? That an adult think that is happening? That is possible?
Yeah.
That is not possible."
It's not possible, and the
I mean,
other
we-
theory that in an elevator or something fall down with you inside, you
Yes.
have to jump just a second before the crash.
But there are many things playing there.
It's impossible because the moment it crash, everything goes down. So
and
you
all
jump
the
and
pressure. And actually,
Yes.
if you are in an elevator and it just falls down suddenly, all the force takes you up, so you don't have any contact with the floor anymore.
Yes.
And even if you had the possibility to have your feet on the floor, it is impossible to calculate.
Because
moment.
it's the exact moment.
It's impossible.
It's not 1 second and one, not 0.9. It's the exactly moment.
So I was very curious how many chapters of the Roadrunner in Warner this guy has watched, because he thinks he's the coyote, with the Acme toys stuff. That's not possible.
No.
So I will be a musician. I don't know if successful or failure or whatever.
But a musician.
A craftsman
Yeah.
or jewelry craftsman, or else I think now that this is so into the multiverse stuff,
Yes.
maybe there is another universe with me not even going to university, because I come from a neighbor with not so many opportunities, and many of my friends, I think 90% of my friends, they didn't study.
Okay.
I can count 8 friends, close friends, and just one study.
Okay.
So maybe I will be, what they do. Some of them, they work in deliveries. Some of them have the opportunity to work on electricity and stuff like that, but they didn't study. So maybe there is a universe with me having a
Nice.
car and working on deliveries.
Maybe everything could be possible in a multiverse context.
That is associated with the background. Many
Yes.
people on my place, they didn't study.
Yes.
What about you? You have friends who dedicated their life to sports or things like that?
No. Not to sports. No. Not to something different. No.
Nope.
No.
So you will be on design or architecture, so in that
Yes.
circle. Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting. The exercise was not good for you. It didn't apply.
It didn't apply yet.
Now are we talking about the multiverse? What is going on with that movie? It's been banned in many places.
I don't know.
Egypt. You cannot
But
play the movie
it's
there.
already no. It haven't arrived yet.
No, it's already on cinemas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't on May the 6th?
No.
was-
Yesterday I was
Was
on.
last week?
Yesterday I was in Cañaveral, and you can watch that movie, and you can watch the Dumbledore's Secrets.
I have already seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Was it good?
yeah, of course.
Harry Potter fan.
Yes.
You know
Yeah.
what I like about those movies is the moment when you connect things.
Yeah,
Does it happen there?
totally.
Yes.
Yeah. At the final, you have like a blow mind, like a everything you thought in the two movies
Before.
before, it's totally different. So when everything is released, it's like OMG.
Well, I mean, the previous two movies about fantastic animals is
Yes.
is not
It's
that necessary to watch, or
yes, it's necessary to watch them
yeah.
because it's a story that begins with something different that is now. So you are walking through a pathway of characters and things that happened, but not. It seems like they are not connected.
But at the end,
But at the end, everything is connected.
gets connected.
Yes.
What I like about those movies when they narrate things in the past is the possibility to see how characters change. Because
Yes.
according to the second movie, Dumbledore was a very gentle person,
Yeah.
and in Harry Potter, actually, he's a very bad person.
And you can see another shape of Dumbledore in this movie, not directly, but a face that you never thought
He will have.
he will have.
Wow. How long is it?
2 hours and a half.
2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
So I need a hot dog.
I need to and I need to watch the multiverse one.
The multiverse.
Yes, the other one we were talking about.
The Marvel thing.
Yes.
To watch the Dumbledores.
No. I need
Ah.
to watch that.
No. I'm not gonna watch the multiverse. And if I watch it, it's because there's nothing else to do. I mean, it's not a movie that I would like to see.
I will see that because I want to know what happened. I really want to know what are they planning to do with all the multiverse.
You know,
thing?
what I like about the Dumbledore thing is that every time I watch the title Dumbledore Secrets, I'm not a Harry Potter fan. My wife is, but there's a moment that if she's watching the show, she will totally understand what I'm going to say. Every single moment I watch the part I'm going to mention, I react in the same way. I say Dumbledore is a totally mother.
Yeah.
You know the moment
Yes, of
when he
course.
talks to the teacher who is supposed to be bad, but he was
Yes.
not very bad.
Yes.
And that moment when he says, "Oh, come on, don't you tell me you got appreciation for the boy." The moment that he says that he
Yes.
needs to die,
Yeah.
and
And he released his Patronus and
Yeah.
asked him after all this time. Yeah.
yeah, that is scene. I first time I watched the movie, that part, I turned to my wife and I say, "That man is a mother." And she says, "Yeah."
Yep. Yes.
He's not that gentle old magician helping the poor guy. You know,
No, he has his own.
his convenience.
Yes.
Everything happened with convenience.
Yes, of course.
Any recommendation for movies?
No, I don't know what's in.
I have
cinemas.
something to say about Netflix.
What?
If you have a very glorious series, don't try to bring it back with younger actors. It's not the same.
Are you talking about
Vikings.
the?
They have a new version of
Yes,
Vikings.
the Balala.
Something like that. But it's not the same. I mean, Vikings, the magic of Viking is to watch a foreman, not old, young man, poor man, like with desires to be king.
Yes.
He
Like
never wanted.
Ragnar.
He never wanted to be king. He wanted to
Yeah.
get things better.
Yes.
But now they present like, okay, all the kingdom is tough, is big.
Yes.
Now let's put these young kids to try to
To try,
destroy
yes.
the other countries.
Yes.
It's not the same. Come on, we don't do that.
Everything happens for convenience. The convenience of keep making money with a story that was already successful.
But in this case, it's not convenient.
And not always is
Not at
convenient.
all.
No.
Not at all. And movies, Ghostbusters, just stop producing those movies.
Yeah.
Ghostbusters is,
It's just the old one.
yeah. Spider-Man. How come do you have a Spider-Man with a singer?
That was why that is because why I want to watch the multiverse movie. I want to know what are they thinking about the multiverse.
Okay.
Why are they keep doing
So
and
you think that
doing
from
and
that
doing.
movie you will know what's the future of?
or what is going on?
Uh,
Because it's supposed that many characters appears in
I know there is another one from Thor.
yes,
There's another
it's
Thor
missing
movie.
one of the last one from Thor.
I actually am waiting for watch the final of Mission Impossible,
Yeah.
the final of the last one of Jurassic Park,
Yeah.
and the last one of they mentioned they are going to bring into screen another movie of the Lord of the Rings.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have the Lord of the Rings, they have the Hobbit,
Yes.
and they have a previous book.
Okay.
Someone that recently finished his son, Tolkien's son.
Yeah.
He finished a book,
Oh, I
a
haven't
book of
heard
love between two gods. I don't remember the name.
I haven't read about it.
Yeah. It was a masterpiece his father couldn't finish, so he took the path
finished.
and finished the book.
Okay, that's
And there were many things about that people didn't
that
like
could be
what he
a
did.
great
thing to do.
thing to do or a great mistake.
I think it's a great mistake, but you have to watch it.
That's why.
You have to watch it.
Yes.
Okay, Marita, I have to go.
So you have to go.
Time flies on radio.
Imagine-
We are never going to change that slogan.
No, I think it's
Never.
support of the program.
Yes.
Yeah.
It give us a beginning and it give us the opportunity to say something at the end.
Yes.
And we always say the same. We have to change that slogan, and we are not. going
And
to
we're
change.
not going to change.
So thank you very much for being here
Thank you.
with us today in this new
Space.
area. I like it.
We like it too.
I like it. It's softer.
Yeah.
It's
It's
open.
bigger.
It's open, and it's cold.
Yep.
Like, are you gonna back to the meaning?
We don't know.
Okay. Thank you very much to all the people out there.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, are you listening to UnabOnAir right now? If not, what are you waiting for?
A new program has arrived on UnabRadio.com to live the English language.
Are you listening to UnabOnAir right now?
UnabOnAir will bring you news, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon. Join us at UnabRadio.com and enjoy the UnabOnAir experience. News, interviews, and the best music for your Thursday afternoon.